What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing what drop servicing is. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tyler Wise, and I like to show people how they can start to make money online in different ways they can go about doing that. So you're probably wondering what drop servicing is. In a nutshell, basically, let's say you have no technical skills at all, okay? In this example, you don't know how to do graphic design, okay? I don't know how to do graphic design. So I would just hire someone to do it for me, okay? But let's just say you have a client who really needs to do some graphic design, okay? Let's say, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but you don't tell that to your client. Instead, what you do is you go and find somebody else who does the work for much cheaper, okay? And for this example, let's say your client is gonna pay you $100, okay? And you're like, well crap, I don't know how to do this. Let's go over to this Upwork or Fiverr and see if I can find somebody who will do it for cheap, okay? And so they charge you about $25 to do the work. And that's basically all drop servicing is. So basically all your profit is the $75 that you get to keep. But your job is to find people who can do different tasks for cheaper, and you get to take the profit in between, okay? So you're probably like, well, this doesn't sound like anything new. And in reality, it really isn't. It's been around for a while. Drop servicing, the term came around the same time that drop shipping came around. And it's kind of very similar to drop shipping, because in drop shipping, what you're doing is you're finding a product that is very cheap and you're advertising it for something much more expensive. And you get to keep the profits whenever that product sells. Okay, so it's very similar to drop shipping, but drop servicing is when you're selling tasks or different services. Thus the name, So you're probably like, well, Tyler, this sounds really nice, okay? But how do I go about starting this? And so one of my biggest recommendations for someone who wants to get into this is trying to find clients, okay? So you're probably like, Tyler, okay, well, that sounds great and dandy, but how do I start doing this? Here's what you do. Head over to Facebook groups. And what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna type in, let's just say, affiliate marketing businesses, okay? Or maybe you wanna type in graphic design businesses. You'll be able to find upon hundreds of different groups of people who are interested in that niche, whatever you choose. And then basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wait till someone complains. I know that kind of sounds funny, but it kind of is, but because normally you don't want to find people that complain at all. Normally, if you're like me, you kind of avoid it at all costs. But you're gonna find someone who's complaining, and then you're gonna reach out to them and you'll be like, hey, I can take care of this problem for you. Maybe they don't know how to make a logo, okay? So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna head over to Fiverr or Upwork, and you're gonna find someone who does it for almost dirt cheap. A lot of good countries to find people who do it for dirt cheap are Thailand, the Philippines. Check those ones out. And on Upwork, you can actually search each criteria down to each country, and then you can find people who do it for super cheap. After you do that, I would get the money from your client. Get the money from your client, charge them about, 200% what it costs, you to pay for that freelancer to do the job for you. And then you get to keep all the profits in between. I've heard stories of business owners just starting agencies or businesses just to do drop servicing, and then selling that business for tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So this is an amazing business model, and it's nothing that's really crazy to do. Honestly, as long as you can find a person who can do it for much cheaper, you can always make a profit out of this. So I just wanted to bring that up. If you do want a more in-depth tutorial in a future video, I'll be happy to go over it. But basically, the gist is you find somebody who has a problem, you charge them, about 200% what you can find other people doing on the internet, and you go to a Fiverr or another freelance website and you hire someone to do that task, and then you just get to keep the profit. It's so perfect because you get you're not really doing most of the work. The most work you're doing really is just trying to find someone to do the job for you. That's really it. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, definitely, subscribe, make sure you like and comment on this video. Let me know if you want to see more content about drop servicing. And if you want to know how I make my money online, it's called affiliate marketing. And if you want to check out how to do that, click the first link in my description or in my comment section, and you you can start there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was kind of a shorter video, but I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you guys all having a great, fantastic, amazing day or night. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you. I'll see you later in the next video. Bye-bye.